Alright everyone, welcome to the aquarium. Today, we're going to be trying out a weapon that might just be better than the Reaper Prime. We're going to spawn in both fodder and some proper heavy enemies. They're all level 165. That should finish them all off. So, what is this weapon? This is the Destreza Prime. Definitely the best rapier in the game. We're going to break down its build. But first, let's compare it to the Reaper Prime. See how it stacks up. Oops. Got a little too excited there. Alright, so that's a whole lot of red going from the Reaper to the Destreza Prime. Looks like they don't equate at all, right? Well, just bear with me. So Reaper is faster, but almost negligibly so. Reaper does have more crit chance, 3%, not a ton, but 0.5 less crit damage? Well then. A little less reach, but only 0.3. They're both going to be pretty comparable to each other. And it's a rapier, so you're not spinning a whole lot, or really, you're poking people, let's be honest. As for the damage, slam attack stuff, skip. Status, 5% less status, but it's not like we run status mods on either of the weapons. So, Destreza has less impact. Oh, all the puncture. Ugh. Not really a good stat. But I mean, there are worse things than puncture, like impact. And it does have some slash. Heavy attack looks like a lot less damage. But then you get down here, wind up is a lot less. A lot less. So, and you might notice sometimes it'll give you your modded speeds. The Reaper Prime actually has a 1.0 wind up, not the other one. I don't know what that's about, but just one of those beautiful little bugs. So, here's the build. Prime pressure point, pretty much required. Fury, entirely to personal preference. This is a hybrid build, an amalgamation of both fast attacks and heavy attacks. Prime Fury, I've got it, so I'm running with it. Now you do have a 102% crit chance running just Sacrificial Steel. You can run Berserker just fine. Primed Reach, again personal preference, kind of how I use it. We won't really be showing off this too much, and you won't really see its benefit in the Simulacrum. It's only in Mission where you'll see this. And keep in mind, this is how I run it in actual missions. I don't want to edit this out and give you a build I don't actually use. We've got Amalgam Organ Shatter and Killing Blow and Corrupt Charge. You've seen these. You know why they are important for heavy attacks. Gotta get that wind-up speed down. And oh, look at that wind-up speed. There practically isn't any. And we're going to be running Gladiator Might today. Why? Because with 102%, that will always apply. Always. No matter what, I'm always going to crit, and that's always going to apply. Is it as good as Spoiled Strike? No. But it has a combo chance multiplier. Just like Blood Rush. It's got no negative. I'm not going to go slower. And let's show off the difference. So, $36, 36. That 42 that's popping up is from an orange crit. At least that's what I'm thinking. So 36 with Gladiator Might. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's try Spoiled Strike. And we'll clear the slate. Just so no one's concerned about that. Lovely little sounds. All these orange crits. So, 33. And again, those 40s are not... They're from orange crits. Not quite fair. Just RNG, so... So, they're pretty much the same. They're extremely comparable to each other. It's really hard to tell a difference. Those orange crits really threw us off. But... I can feel the difference. You guys probably cannot see a difference. I prefer Gladiator Might. Never stood a chance. Now, without the stealth multiplier, you do get less damage. Like, see, I'm only pulling 29,000 off. Like it matters. Like it matters in the least. This is a great weapon. Now we'll do the same test with the Reaper Prime, just kinda to show it off. 1-to-1, head to head. It's much slower in the heavy attack category. Yep, that's a whiff. Now, keep in mind, the build is not the same for Reaper Prime. The build I'm running for Reaper Prime has Volcanic Edge on it. Pretty much everything else is the same. You've got your 2 heavy attack, and then Volcanic Edge, just because I want that little extra armor stripping. And when it finally comes down to it, 112% crit chance. First, the Destreza is 102. There is a substantial difference there, but that's 7.3, guys. Reaper was only what, 4.3? Oh gosh. Oh. Ooh. They are seriously competitive. Now, for me, my personal preference goes to Reaper Prime. Not gonna lie. I know I've tiled this differently, but that's where my personal preference is. I like those big sweeping attacks. Not this lunging. I like spinning and sweeping and kind of clearing out most of the room. Has Destreza Prime been added to the arsenal? Oh, you betcha. Oh ho ho ho. You bet you that Destreza Prime is not going anywhere. And if you want to run this far more stylish weapon, feel free to. It's pretty much top tier now. Not I mean, with the Force Slash, I would say it has serious potential everywhere. It is very good now. Very, very good. More than we've given it credit. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you all learned something.